Back in the 90s and the early 2000s, Disney was churning out video games like there was no tomorrow. Not all of them were classics, but a select few succeeded in capturing that special Disney magic. Here's our pick of the top 10 Disney video games on PlayStation. "62 years of history condensed into a single title. From Steamboat Willie to The Prince and the Pauper."
You wouldn't happen to have an axe I could borrow, would you?
Fans of the character will love this game to bits, whilst for other people, it's a solid platforming romp. Known as going quackers to our friends in the States, this was from an amazing time when Disney made several games based on Donald Duck. Daisy Duck has been captured, and so it's up to Donald alone to save her from the dastardly villain, Murloc. You won't mind that this game is a piece of to beat, as it's so darn fun. I don't think anybody believed the premise for this game when it was first announced. Wait, so some of the top Disney faces of all time will be blended with famous Square Enix characters? And yet, that was the case. The game saw you travel through various famous locations, from Wonderland to the Colosseum of Olympus. It was an awesome action RPG love letter to Disney. Movie tie-ins were falling out of favour in 2010, but luckily this is one of the better ones, and was a fantastic take on the movie. The game was loved by both fans and critics. Also, as a bonus, it won't make you cry like the movie did. That incinerator scene, man.
Brain.
You play as Flick throughout the events of the film, bouncing on enemies and growing plants along the way. We thought it captured the spirit of the film perfectly, with its vibrant colours and fun-filled levels.
Oh no! I'm lost!
However, the game wasn't much liked by critics, who complained about the tired gameplay mechanics. But who cares about that when you're a kid? These critics, they're all so jaded. One of the most beautiful games ever made for the PlayStation. The worlds crafted here have as much care and attention to detail as the Disney and Pixar films they originate from. The only negative is that the story by this point is a complete shambles. Casual fans won't have any idea what's going on, but they will thoroughly enjoy the gameplay. So it's mostly good.
It's my Wambi.
Based on perhaps the most underrated Disney film of all time, comes one of the most underrated platform games of all time.
For the last time, we did not order a giant trampoline. You know, pal, you could have told me that before I set it up.
In fact, we'd bet that there's a good chance that you've never even seen or heard of this game. Well, let me tell you something. This game is an absolute blast. You control Kuzco as you journey through levels based on movie scenes, as you smash pots, drink potions, and perform clever tasks that always keep the game interesting. So trust us when we say that it's a real gem.
I get it. This is what belongs in Orin's heart.
Gosh, he must have had a pretty rough life.
The game is a strict improvement on the first, being faster, a bigger spectacle, and just more fun overall. The game earned several awards upon release and has since been cited as one of the greatest video games of all time. The plot isn't as convoluted yet as it is in 3, so kind of knowing what's going on is a real joy. Players take control of Buzz as he attempts to save Woody from the clutches of Al McGuigan.
It's too fast! How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Back!
Too late, I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. It's faster.
The game is a joy to look at and play, and not only is it one of the best Disney games ever, but we think one of the best games ever made on the PS1.
Rule number 95, kid. Concentrate.
This 2D platformer fully captures the spirit of the animated movie, with a style that has aged remarkably well considering it was released around 25 years ago.
My favorite part of the game.
The PS1 missed out on the heyday of Disney titles that were released on Sega and Nintendo consoles. However, this game plays like the very best of them. Tight platforming like Aladdin, behind the back run sequences like The Lion King, and a fantastic soundtrack to rival that of DuckTales. Listen, maybe it's that damn nostalgia talking, but we think that out of all the games on this list, this is the one that'll be played long into the future. In the back of some self-driving solar-powered car by our great-great-grandchildren. Do you agree with this list? What classic PlayStation Disney games did we miss? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any videos in the future. Cheers!